Pay attention to your logical thoughts. They're often the ones in charge. Recently, I was coming from Kentucky back to Toronto after a really intense conference. I was exhausted. And then my flights were getting delayed and completely rerouted so that it would take me an extra 8 hours to get home. So I just wanted to go in the corner and cry. I just was so tired. And normally what I would have done in that situation is I would have called up some friends to vent about how terrible air travel is, and would have been on social media angry scrolling about the world. And I would have felt entitled to relax because I had a lot of work to do for the following Monday. It was on a Saturday. And I was just like, tomorrow's going to be so hard. It's going to be impossible. And honestly, in my brain, I was like an angry toddler. I wanted to stomp my foot and say, it's not fair. But I caught myself and I managed to check in and be like, yeah, it feels unfair. And first of all, would it have been more fair for a pilot to fly through a blizzard in order to get your plane to you on time? Like, no. And so it doesn't feel fair. So what? What I was forgetting is I actually had like 5 more hours coming up in the airport where I could do all that work I was dreading doing the next day. I was already tired, so I was like, oh no, I'll be tired tomorrow. It's like, same shit, different day. And it was my mood, this sense of entitlement that I shouldn't have to do the work in these conditions, that was driving my decision making. And once I just kind of really accepted the fact that I was not going to be able to control the airplane situation, it really just became a question of, do I want to do it tomorrow when I'm tired, or today and then relax tomorrow? It was so much easier to, without resentment, get going and do the work. But it really took that moment of listening to the part of my brain that was being an indignant toddler and just kind of be like, hey, maybe that part shouldn't be in charge, right? So just make sure that A, of all, your inner toddler isn't driving, and second of all, just make sure it's not secretly driving without you noticing.